James Hussaini, the founder and the president of Realty Point, is sitting next to me. We can discuss Realty Point, what Realty Point is, and what they do, what they offer, and how they confidently turn back, said there is a lot of saving in terms of taxes for the top producers, and how one can create their own image, their own assets by creating these brokerages. We can discuss everything. Hi James, how are you?
Thank you, Zia. First of all, if I am the founder, you're the cornerstone of this franchise. And I'm proud to be your partner. You are world's number one. So who will not be proud to be a partner with world's number one? I'm delighted, I'm honored that you are part of this franchise. As you know, we want to change the industry, the future of industry. We are leading the shift that is happening as we speak in our industry. So we're both, I believe, proud that we are trying to help our fellow realtors to take them to the next level in this industry.
See, when you go for your first journey, you're always hesitant.
Right.
You're hesitant because you don't know what you're gonna go and see, like, what kind of consequences. But as you go and complete your journey and reach to your goal, and if you are fascinated, you turn back. What you do next? You'll take your family. You can take your family in that, on that journey and say, let me go and show you, let me go and guide you. In my career, if you can see in this particular profession, what I did, I started my career right from scratch and reached up to the top where a lot of realtors may dream about it. But with the grace of God, I did achieve it. But what's next? I created a lot of platforms for my clients to make tons of money. But now it's the time, just to create a platform, bring all your fellow realtors, show them that, trust me, success is not too far from you guys, as long as if you do it right.
Exactly. As you said, you have been through ups and downs of this industry. You have received all kinds of awards. You have been world's number one, Canada's number one. So you have done all this. And now you want to look back and say, what now from this point on? You want to establish a name for yourself and for your future generation. And that can only be possible when you're owner of a business, not a salesperson, not a salesman. Because as you know, you will receive your income as a salesperson as long as you're working. And once you stop working, you will not receive anything, right? So, but if you establish business, if you are a business owner, it means future belongs to you. You create equity in your business. You have the option to pass it on to your future generation. And that is your vision and my vision, to help our fellow realtors to establish their own business and have something for their family, have something for their future generation, leave a legacy behind. Right? We are also hardworking, and we want to leave a legacy for our children. And it is only possible if you're owner of a business.
The myth and the philosophy behind this ownership at Realty Point is, a lot of people ask me, and I said, what is my journey right from the top of the world to the ownership of a franchise?
Exactly.
And we have to take this franchise together to the next step. Realty Point. What Realty Point is exactly and what they offer?
Sure. So if I can summarize this, basically Realty Point is achieving three big goals that every realtor is dreaming of. First of all, those of us that make we're top producers and we have income, we want to have significant tax savings.
Yeah.
And that is possible by incorporating your practice. And when you incorporate your practice, of course, most realtors want to do this, but they're hesitant because of the administration, paperwork, transaction management, receptionist liabilities for rent and terms, and so on and so forth. So we take care of everything behind the scene, and you continue as a salesperson. The other goal that a lot of people want to achieve in their life is to have something, have an exit strategy, leave a legacy behind, and that is only possible when you have your own business and your own brokerage. And of course, there is a third component to this, which is more important, I think, which will impact you immediately, and that is that you are in control of your own image, your own destiny, your own funds, everything to do with your image.
Yeah.
You basically, instead of having an image of a salesperson, now you have an image of a corporation, a franchise that belongs to you. You're 100% in control of it.
Now, control part is very important.
Right.
But before we go to the control, let's talk about if a top producer is running their business, like, as an individual, and they are keen to start their own brokerage, but very hesitant indeed, because a lot of expenses.
Exactly.
You know what? If I start my own brokerage, I need a space and office for that, rent. I should have to have my own secretary. I should have to have my own admin.
Exactly.
I should have to have my own account. Like, so many things. And then even small expenses such as phone lines, such as internet, such as so many
Exactly.
things. And then, you know what? My gesture change, I say, oh, no, I can't take that much of a liability.
That's
So
the main obstacle.
Yeah. So
that's the main obstacle.
Yeah.
A lot of people prefer to be a broker owner, but that's the main obstacle. What we do at Realty Point, everything that you listed, that I don't want to go through again, everything you name it, we take care of it. We provide you the space, we provide you the administration, we take care of your paperwork. All you do is just move into an office space, and we take care of the rest. And you continue with your vision of selling, building your team, building your core members, and taking your business to the next level. So instead of being involved in your business, in the detail of your business, basically you are working on your business.
So what about the control? A broker, a top producer say, you know what, even though if I become a broker,
Right.
how I would have in full control when it comes to my trust account, in my commission trust account, and then I'm going to pay my realtors, I'm going to have my own signature on the checkbooks, how the whole thing works.
Sure. So you are owner of a corporation. And you're also the director of that corporation. So that means you have full authority on all the affairs of that corporations, whether it is bank accounts or otherwise. You're in full control of that corporation. Additionally, as you know, as a broker of record, as per RICO rules, only a broker of record can sign on trust accounts. So that means you're in full control of your funds, your corporation, your shares, what vision you have in plan, who you want to bring as part of your partnership. You might bring your children, you might bring your friend. You have so many options. In addition to tax strategies that you can keep your money in the corporation for your future, importantly for your retirement. Something that I want to say, which I think a lot of our realtors do not realize, that we as real estate professionals, we do not have a retirement plan. When you work, for example, for government, you may have the option of a retirement plan, and once you reach that stage in your life, you have that option. But as real estate sales professionals, we don't have that option. And most of us, unfortunately, did not think about that one day we have to rely on our retirement plan. We don't have that in place. But when you have your own business, when you have your own team, when you have built your business, now you have the option to retire. And if you plan it, it depends on what type of business you're running, you can retire very peacefully and comfortably.
One of the unique thing with the Realty Point is that no other brokerages offer, that is your own name before the brokerage.
Exactly.
Or before the franchise name.
Exactly.
So how can you explain that?
Sure. So with all the traditional, established, typical franchise models that exist in Canada, and for that matter across North America, the name of the corporation comes before the name that you select. Our franchise, probably the first time in this country or maybe across North America, you can select whatever name you want, even your personal name. So that name comes first, and then the name of the franchise comes after your name. And this is also a symbolic gesture. We want to say that you're at the front, you're important, your concerns are important, we are behind the scene to support you. We're not going to be there constantly promoting our name and ourselves. We would rather want you to establish your image, your reputation, and your name in this industry, and we're just here to help you to achieve that goal.
So right now, Realty Point is Greater Toronto area based. How many locations?
Sure. So in a very short span of time, as you know, we just launched this franchise sometime last year. We already have 5 locations across the city.
Perfect.
And these are in key areas of the Greater Toronto area. So it is in Mississauga, in Markham, Unionville, one of the most prestigious neighborhoods in the city. We have in downtown, we have North York, we have Oshawa, and we are constantly being approached from across the country. I have been approached from Prince Edward Island. I've been approached from someone from Ottawa. Actually, I have been approached from Georgia and US. So people are calling us and they're inquiring about this concept. They want to bring it to their own place. So I know that the future belongs to us. And I know that we have complementary assets that we bring on the table to help our fellow realtors to take their business, to take their life, to take their future to the next level.
Well, thank you very much, James. Like,
Thank you.
definitely it's a very in-depth knowledge. Viewers, as you've seen, this is the time. This is the time, like, you have to break the ice. This is the time you should have to have your own brokerage. But trust me, don't worry about anything. Just only trust on us, the way I trust on the rest of the world. Trust on me, trust on James. We will take care of your business up to a very different level. Thank you very much for watching us.